I will cut you off if Jane leaves.
You can't mean that.
No more rent, school fees, or feeding again. If she leaves, I leave.
Ademola Oluwaseyi was 40 years old when he finally understood that love had been taken from him, not lost. From the outside, his life looked like a dream many Nigerian men prayed for. He was a senior banker in Lagos, respected at work, well-paid and disciplined. He owned his own duplex in Magodo, drove a black Prado, and never owed anybody. His mother lived comfortably in a bungalow he built for her in Ibadan. His 3 younger sisters were all married, and every month, without fail, Ademola sent money for rent, food, and school fees for their children. When emergencies came, he paid. When their husbands failed, he covered the gaps. People called him a good son, a responsible brother, a complete man. But at night, when the house was quiet, Ademola felt the emptiness he had loved before, deeply, sincerely. Each time it ended the same way. A woman would meet his family, smile politely, try her best to fit in. Then things would change. Strange calls would start coming, whispered warm confidence that doubt crept in. One woman was told he was violent, another heard he was impotent. One was warned that he had a child somewhere and only wanted a housemaid, not a wife. Each woman left. His mother would hold him afterward, shaking her head sadly. "Women of nowadays have no patience," she would say. His sisters would agree, clicking their tongues. Ademola believed them. Or maybe he wanted to. By the time he turned 40, the jokes started, at weddings, at family gatherings, even at work. "Banker way, no fit keep woman," someone laughed once. He smiled and said nothing. Then he met Jane. Jane Okafor was different. She was Igbo, calm, graceful, with a quiet confidence that didn't beg for approval. She ran a small interior decor business and had known disappointment herself. She listened more than she spoke, and when she spoke, it was with clarity. With Jane, Ademola felt safe, not rushed, not judged. She noticed things, how he hesitated before making decisions, how he always needed to inform his family. One evening, as they sat in silence, she asked him softly, "Are you afraid of being alone, or afraid of disappointing them?" The question stayed with him. When he introduced Jane to his family, everything looked normal at first. Smiles, greetings. His mother welcomed her warmly. His sisters hugged her and laughed. Then the whispers began. Jane started hearing things, that she was an Igbo girl who wanted Yoruba money, that she had a bad past, that she controlled men, that she was not a wife material woman. She didn't confront anyone. She didn't cry. She simply stepped back. One evening, she sat across from Ademola and said, "I love you, but I will not compete with people who want you lonely." She left. Something broke inside Ademola, not his heart, but his silence. For the first time, he felt anger. He drove to Ibadan the next weekend and stood in his mother's living room. His sisters were there, their husbands were not. His voice shook, but he did not stop. "This ends today," he said. "I know what you've been doing. I know how every woman in my life disappeared." His mother cried, his sisters denied it. They called him ungrateful. They reminded him of sacrifice, of blood, of family. He listened. Then he spoke again. "If Jane leaves my life because of you, then everything I do for you ends. No more rent, no more school fees, no more feeding money, no more covering for lazy husbands. I will not be a slave in my own life." Silence filled the room. For the first time, Ademola did not apologize. The following months were hard. His sisters' homes became tense. Their husbands panicked. His mother prayed against Jane and called him wicked. But Ademola did not bend. He went back to Jane. He apologized, not with words, but with action. He proposed quietly, without noise, without family approval. "I choose peace," he told her. Jane looked at him for a long time before saying yes. Ademola married at 41, not as a perfect son, but as a free man, and for the first time in his life, he slept without fear of who would try to take love away from him next.